Part 2. Alright, so we're gonna pick up where we left off, if I can even talk right. Okay, so we get a nice little recap here, see where we're at the map. So, yeah, so where we left off, we were finally starting to encounter some real enemies, so we were finally getting into the real meat and potatoes of the game. So we can take a look around here, see, I guess, generally where we're going to be going, future parts here. But we'll get back to reality out of our little save chamber here eventually. Nice little animations on there, but okay. So yeah, so we can start going back and exploring now that we got power-ups and deal with our nice little enemies around here. Used to be pretty smooth sailing, and I guess you can't kill that guy, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I think, probably some indestructible enemy there that we, oh, I guess you can't even step on him at all. That kind of hurts. But now that I'm finally starting to use my head a little bit here and shooting directionally instead of... And as I say that, I've plummeted halfway back down this hallway. Boy. Now, you take one step forward, take two steps back. Alright, let's get back up there. And, I guess the little health pickup's gone. We can get that back pretty easily. Just like we never left it. I don't think we can go over there yet, because I don't have the power bomb yet. Oh, and these are new. Little flying things. I think, oddly enough, I think I saw them, they were used in I Wanna Be the Guy, or one of those kind of games with either that or the, like, fan game or something like that. And these little swarming insects that are really annoying because they're small, not really posing a threat otherwise, but kind of annoying to shoot at, making this very much more challenging than it really needs to be here. But of course, me being the outlet's got to kill every last one of them. Get our missiles out here and we can open the door. So while we're sitting around here, still just sort of exploring around and not doing much, I can probably take a moment here and... Oh, wait, actually, we got the bomb! That's pretty exciting. So now, we can actually lay the bombs while we're in morph mode, and the door just locked, and... oh, great. I guess we have our first, I guess it's probably like a mini-boss battle of the game, and let's see how badly we can screw this up. He's going to start shooting things everywhere, and okay, I guess he's going to keep dropping power-ups for us, and let's see how many times I can keep missing. Alright, so yeah, I guess this is mostly straightforward here. Maybe if I can ever get some more missiles back, we can finally maybe cause some real damage to this guy. It doesn't seem like my blaster is really doing much at all here. Boy, I don't want to know how badly I'm going to be doing at the real bosses here if this guy is just sort of giving me kind of nightmares. Oh, knocked off the head. Guess we're getting close. Come on, yes! Explode! Victory! Oh, wow, that's a crap ton of goodies. I don't even need half of that. Alright, yeah, so as I was saying, and of course all these little annoying bugs are all over the place again. But as I was saying, one thing I wanted to do before things, get any more frantic around here while we're still in a reasonably empty part of this game here, actually wanted to pay something of a favor for my friend Cody, or I guess he's breaking code, or more familiar with using Codebreaker, some variation permutation thereof. He's doing a LP of Pokemon Blue, great classic Game Boy game, lots of fun. For mentioning me in here, so I thought I'd return the favor. And I think, generally speaking, even he's just got the first segment up, but it's already pretty amusing. I can tell it's going to be a lot of fun watching that one. So back to my more dark and depressing game over here. It's actually pretty interesting here. I'm not really sure, because we got a lot of empty blue space up there in our little radar map. What we got going on up here. I guess that's one of the correlations of doing things blind. You sort of just kind of gives you a better, incentive to check every little and last nook and cranny, make sure you don't miss anything or see what's there, because I don't know what's coming up next or anything like that. But okay, of course, this also can serve to reinforce the notion that I get from at least one of my other friends, where I'm rather notorious for not really looking at maps or anything like that. So one thing I definitely want to try to do is look at the maps more often. Although I guess this particular area is pretty straightforward, and there's not really another place to go. I can't really open that door over there. It's green. I'm not sure what green means yet. We'll find out later, I guess. Probably need some other missile. I think there's a couple other missile power-ups here. Of course, now this place is pretty well infested with these small spike creatures here. Yeah, I was going to look them up. I forgot to. Great. And even these little bits of goof that fly off after they explode can hurt you. That's wonderful. But yeah, I thought I was going to look up the names of these guys, but one of these things I forget to do. Eventually I will get to know these guys. I don't like using weird nicknames when the real name's very much apparent. See, I don't think there's anything else really interesting going on around here. I don't think, but I think... Or wait, no. Okay, that's their save spot. I think there was a corridor down here that I couldn't get to before because I didn't have the bomb. So before I go any further through the level, let's see what we've got down in this area here. Now that we can actually get to this doorway, because okay, we got a little room with a dot in it, so that means there's some sort of power-up or something going on here, and we got a missile pack. Of course, now I'm going to be forever paranoid that one of these statues is going to come to life randomly at some point. Okay, it doesn't look like he's going to, which is good. It's a really cramped room anyway. Okay, so this is really kind of the only thing that annoys me when in these older games where things kind of spawn, where it's like, okay, gotta clear out all the obstacles again. Not that it's difficult or challenging, it's just a little bit more time consuming because you can only take out one of those little squares at a time. So if you're, okay, I'm just back trying to grab an item, I want to just grab that. But we can get back through here. It's not, we can keep hitting things. It's not helpful to anyone. We can recoup our health pretty easily. But we still can't jump on platforms. So in all these years playing, Sonic games, Mario games, and a game like this, I can't jump on platforms. That's kind of embarrassing. Alright, so now, okay, we're getting a nice little change of scenery again, and discover some more enemies here. And see how we're going to tackle these guys. Going down this narrow corridor here, of course, take advantage of our downward trajectory to blast. Okay, those aren't too difficult to deal with. I don't think they really do much of attack other than swoop at you. But let's go kill them. I don't know if we really need to. It's not really bothering anything, but... Alright, and we got our first energy tank here. It's going to increase our survivability, something that someone like me desperately needs. Keep going on, and... Alright, now we're getting back to more space pirates, and... kill them, maybe. Well, I think I damaged them there. I'm not sure. Maybe bomb? No. Bomb? Or bomb? Shoot from the back? No. He just turns around and blasts me again. Those actually hurt a lot. Gotta use missiles. Well, at least it destroys them pretty easily. I waste enough time trying to figure that out. Okay, I guess I don't really need to be this cautious, but it's kind of fun being a little sneaky here. Just blast them away here and recoup ourselves. Let's see, blue door, pink door. Let's try blue door for now. See what we got going on over here. And okay, we got these guys, and I guess his green color means he can't be killed. That's cool. And this thing looks like some sort of hideous gestation pod. It's going to spew off these more tiny little annoying bugs. Take a lot of things to kill, but it's going to spew all kinds of power-up goodies everywhere. I'll take that. Yep, those guys definitely can't be killed. But we can spend another 10 seconds blasting away at these things. Alright, so... Okay, now guess this is the elevator down to Brimstar. Yep, down to Brimstar. So before we head down the elevator, let's backtrack, because I like backtracking. I don't really plan these things ahead. I guess this is a nice shining example of me not using maps to their fullest potential. Okay, missiles apparently don't kill that any faster. Seems like it actually takes more missiles than the beam shots. That doesn't make as much sense, but oh well. Boy. Okay. Alright, so let's blast our way through here. Not on the map over here yet, but let's see what we got in this room. We got this rather weird mechanical room. Not sure what those things are, if they're just decoration or what. But yeah, another thing while we're just walking through this corridor here, we can mention, what is, okay, it looks like a sculpture of the bosses, and it doesn't really do anything, but there's a dot in the room, so like, is there something in there I'm supposed to pick up, or, I don't know, probably I'm missing something really obvious, because there's glowing eyes, and glowing, like, crystal-looking things. Okay, this can't be blown up with a bomb, can't shoot it or anything. Probably missing something really obvious, but oh well. Come back for that later, I'm sure. See, it looks like a nice statue of all the different bosses we're going to fight. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, one thing I definitely want to mention while we're still in a nice little slow portion of this game here, one thing I definitely have always liked in games, I'm a big fan of game music. And so far in this, one thing I really like about what this game does music, it's very atmospheric. I mean, there's not really like a abundance of, the really in-your-face catchy themes that you find in, some other games. It sets a very nice tone and atmosphere for the game. Get this, like, okay, it's very moody and depressing. So that way, when you get moments like in the first video, when Ridley shows up to take the Metroid, or when we got to the mini boss battle, when it just sort of blares in, very dramatic boss music, so it gets you really pumped up, worked up, which I really like, when they can when they can really just make the music almost like a character in the game. Yeah, I have a real soft spot for music. Especially in games I played a lot, I can gush about music in them forever, really. Okay, so we got some new enemies to deal with here. We got these, like, weird frog-eye things. We don't have a map yet, so we can only really see where we're going. Gotta find another one of those map rooms. Can we blow up the wall? Yes, we can. Alright, that's the invisible portion of the wall. Alright. Okay, that didn't really work, but, okay, can't really shoot him from this angle. Well, we'll just wait him out with a bomb. There we go. So we'll go see what we got in this little room here. And okay, let's got one of these things that's going to give us the map for this area. So we can start exploring, seeing what our paths we got, so we can see, okay, there's items over here, the safe spots here and there. So we can use that for some future reference. We're going to go through exploring Brimstar and take care of that guy again, get some more missiles. Yeah, actually, now I'm really starting to get into this here, because now we're going to... I guess right now it's just mostly a matter of exploring until we get to some of the big bosses. Like, I guess we have... I don't know what's going to come up first or anything, but I think, at least my memory serves me from... like the Smash Brothers Kraid, it hangs around Brimstar, I believe, and that's going to be pretty exciting. can't, sort of apprehensively looking forward to some of these boss battles. I'm guessing this is just eternally spawns these guys. So I will just move on. Oh, and we get another missile pack. So we're starting to rack these up, and I'm sure we're going to need every last one of these we can get. Okay, do we get through here with a bomb? Can't really shoot it through it at all. Okay, yes we do, and they are pretty much going to sit there helplessly, so I can grab some more missiles, and the thing at the top kind of locking me out here. And I can't blast through that, apparently. Doesn't work. Can't shoot through any part of the ceiling. I don't know, do we have to do a bomb up there, or what? Oh well, let's just waste some time. Okay, let's just go. I guess I can't really get through here yet, I don't know. Ow, of course, I forgot about those guys. Yeah, so I guess we've been at this a little bit here, so we're gonna call this a segment for now. We got a nice little convenient save spot here. So I guess in the next segment we'll do, we're going to get further into Brimstar. Maybe we'll get to a boss, or we'll find some more items, but call it today for now, and we'll see you next time. It'll be fun.